In New York, it's minus 10 degrees. Of the hackathon, met a lot of amazing new people, great entrepreneurs. I got invited to another cool hackathon on Sunday and another big one in February, which I might try to make it. Sundays, you know, it's like hackathons are 4 or 5 hours long. This is about like AI agents. It's a very specific hackathon, no one on Sunday. This one was more like hosted by Lovable, and it was more about like using Lovable and this other AI model provider that had all types of models, like NVIDIA, 11 Labs. They had like, you know, advanced models. That was interesting. Welcome back to a Friday. Today we have a client call. Now we have, you know, we fixed our Calendarly and everything. That actually paid off. Now people can easily book. Everything syncs with Calendar. So we have a client who wants a workflow done. We're meeting with them, and then since it's Friday, it is planning for the week ahead. Next week, I might do a day trip to Miami. Super excited about that. It's cold outside here in New York, so a Miami trip would be amazing, even if it's for a day. But yeah, let's go start this day and then. Okay, I am getting ready for my client meeting, the power of AI. Look at this PowerPoint getting created ASAP. Client call, sent over details for next steps, and now just grabbing some lunch, and then we'll go over the rest. Will be preparation for tomorrow. I am teaching AI at the NGO, so create the lessons. And then we'll go on to editing, but then the sunset here is so nice here. Finishing AI to the kids, teaching, and you know, today it was all about data centers, energy, you know, all the other side of the AI that you have to learn about how it works. And it's interesting learning about the different things. We wrapped up our editing for the week, and now I have a new project I'm working on that I'm excited about. Yeah, this week is exciting. This spring feels, you know, that's an exciting go time to go all in onto, like, you know, our investor calls, our client calls. It's just going to be like a lot of like giving in. I know it might be disproportionate, but then, you know, we'll just take it fast for the next few months, because we've been consistent. We had our schedule. Tuesday I'm trying to go to Miami for a day. And then after that, it'll be go time. And then in the summer, we'll take a break, because, you know, it's unsustainable to go crazy, right? So the goal is before June, February, March, April, May, the last 4 months would be a real go time where we're just gonna we're just gonna give it everything we've got, and we're gonna push to another level. And I'm super excited about that. But yeah, let's head out and do that. Welcome back to a Monday. Today in New York, it's minus 10 degrees Celsius. That's minus 10 freezing points. Good thing, tomorrow we're heading to Miami. Super excited about the trip. I just wrapped up our team's call. You know, this week the focus is all about like sales, onboarding the sales head. We're also reaching out, setting up the system, both to investors and for our clients. And now we're trying to figure out, you know, the right messaging, the right subject line, the right hook in general. And yeah, let's get this Monday started. Currently, I have a call with someone who works with investors. I have this call in 10 minutes. Till then, you know, what we're doing is we have this campaign going out every day. So it's around like 20 emails every day on this campaign. Then I'm also sending connection requests. So we're trying to keep and have like a stable system in place. So this is how we started this a few days ago, and it was consistent. It went down on the weekends. There's nothing being sent, and now it's just like ramping up again as the week starts. And now we're trying to have like this consistent bars, like 20 every day, except the weekends. So yeah, let's get this started. Okay, that was actually an investor call. He was the managing partner of their firm. It's called Propel Ventures. They're based in Chicago, but they were focused a lot on deep tech, only in Midwest Chicago, like quantum computers, like stuff that is robotics. But it was a great conversation, with the guy. Their fund, they are still starting their second round of funds, so they're still fundraising for their fund. They hope to close it in the next 2-3 months, and that's when they hope to launch their pre-seed, seed rounds, different rounds in general. So for us, timeline-wise, we want to finalize this round by February. So I don't think we can have this. I'm not sure. But it was a great conversation in general. It was a very calm conversation, and I had no expectations of this because I didn't even think I was meeting managing partner in general. I thought it was another person that helped with VCs, but it was great grabbing lunch and then hopping on to the afternoon calls. Let's get it. Okay, we kind of fixed our outreach system. Even if you set up automations, they always require you to kind of see them because they break. Fix that. Now heading to our afternoon call, and then we're scheduled interviews for tomorrow for our sales intern positions. Now focusing a lot on sales and marketing intern positions. Tomorrow we have another person who reached out who wanted to be our pilot client. So we'll be having calls with them tomorrow, which is exciting. Yeah. Focus is investors and sales. That is literally having as much conversations as possible with investors and potential clients is the goal instead of the results. So it's all focusing on the habits and the inputs. Wrapped up the day, done with the work for today. Now I'm heading to the event. There's 3 events happening today. One is an AI engineering meetup, and the other one is a phone-free, more of stay present type of situation at a co-working space. So we'll try to hit both. First, we're heading to the AI meetup. It's in Williamsburg, and I was also seeing the recap of this week. It was Davos, Switzerland, G42 meeting, and it was all about AI. And this also just made me realize, what are the 3 most important problems right now are the future of work for people, energy, and geopolitics in general. And Gen AI, our focus has always been future of work and what that might look like in general for humans. Because without humans, what is the end goal? Are we going to have a world of just machines? So that is literally the end goal. And I feel like watching that recap just gave me an idea of how we can actually better our messaging for investors specifically. Let's head out to that event right now. I had a few hours of sleep last night, so I am definitely looking dead or tired, but let's head out to this event and it will end the night early. Heading out to the event, it's in Williamsburg, and it literally looks like the place I was in Miami yesterday. Winewood in Miami is artistic. Gives out I think they took it from Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is super artistic, but then Miami is just super fancy, while Brooklyn gives out authentic. It's not super fancy. It's just very artistic, but now it's kind of changing into a bit fancier area. It's one of the most expensive areas now in NYC, but I love the area. It's a very authentic feel. It still has or retains this authentic feel in general. Most of the panel speakers were also amazing. They were from Reddit, all big companies in general, but with their experience in AI, and it was all AI engineering focused, very detailed, very technical compared to yesterday's event. Kind of reminds you of why Miami didn't work, but Williamsburg, I do love Williamsburg. You can see a new apartments coming out, and Williamsburg is becoming this mix of luxury artistic area that is being the most sought out place by younger people right now. But yeah, ending the day tonight, I have been running on 4 hours of sleep today. So I am so excited to just go to bed and start tomorrow as a new day. So see you guys.